Jesse Stone, Tom Selleck's detective franchise, is basically Old Man Reacher and perfect to watch while waiting for Season 3. Tom Selleck's Jesse Stone franchise is perfect viewing for those waiting on Reacher Season 3. While Tom Selleck has had hit movies like The Three Men and A Baby duology, TV is what made him a star. He famously had to pass on Raiders of the Lost Ark to star in Magnum P.I. But this classic detective series still made his career. In recent years, Selleck has been best known for playing Frank Reagan on CBS series Blue Bloods, which will end in 2024 after a 14-season run. Another of Selleck's best-known roles is the titular character in the Jesse Stone movie series. Stone is a troubled former LAPD detective fired for his drinking issues and forced to take the role of a small-town police chief role. The franchise began with 2005's Stone Cold, which was actually the fourth novel in author Robert B. Parker's book saga, while the most recent installment was 2015's Lost in Paradise. Despite Selleck's interest in making more Jesse Stone movies, his busy Blue Bloods schedule prevented this from happening. Jesse Stone and Jack Reacher have a lot in common. Selleck was a big fan of the Parker books before being cast in Jesse Stone, Stone Cold, though this required the character to be aged up around 20 years from his novel counterpart. During an AV Club interview, Selleck described the character as a good man with some rather toxic habits. Despite his issues with alcohol and authority, at his core, Jesse is committed to seeing that justice is delivered, even if he has to bend the rules to see that happen. This could be seen right from Stone Cold, where to average the murder of a lover, he set up the killers in such a way as to force a gunfight. Jesse may not have the hulking build of Jack Reacher and is totally lacking in the latter's wanderlust, but they still have much in common. Both the Jesse Stone and Jack Reacher novels were bestsellers before being adapted, with both following troubled protagonists leaving their old lives behind and who possess almost supernatural detective skills. Stone and Reacher are also crack shots, have remarkably active love lives, and share a fondness for dogs. There are plenty of differences too. Reacher travels all over the country while Jesse sticks to Paradise, Massachusetts. And while Reacher can punch his way out of every situation, the world of Jesse Stone is more grounded. Still, if they were forced to work together, Jack and Jesse might even become friends. Tom Selleck's Jesse Stone series is the perfect watch until Reacher returns. The upcoming Reacher Season 3 will adapt Persuader, the seventh novel in Child series. Amazon will release Season 3 in 2025, though an exact date has yet to be unveiled. Reacher has been a big show for the streamer, though the almost 2-year gap between Seasons 1 and 2, followed by the wait for a third series, has been trying for fans of the character. Reacher devotees can make the wait for Season 3 more tolerable by trying out Selleck's Jesse Stone saga instead. As audiences eagerly await the third season of Reacher, a hidden gem starring Tom Selleck in the Jesse Stone film series offers a perfect alternative for fans of tough, grizzled detectives. Often overlooked, Jesse Stone can easily be described as an Old Man Reacher experience, providing the same level of action, introspection, and complex character dynamics that fans of Reacher crave. While Reacher focuses on a younger, hulking ex-military drifter, Jesse Stone explores the life of a world-weary older lawman navigating crime, trauma, and personal demons in a small town. Both are brooding, deeply layered, and endlessly watchable, making Jesse Stone an ideal series to dive into while waiting for Reacher's return. The Jesse Stone series. A brief overview based on the novels by Robert B. Parker. The Jesse Stone film series follows Tom Selleck's portrayal of a former LAPD homicide detective who relocates to the sleepy fictional town of Paradise, Massachusetts, to become its chief of police. Unlike Reacher, who roams the country enforcing his own form of justice, Jesse Stone is rooted in one place, dealing with a range of criminal cases that unfold in Paradise. However, beneath the surface of this quiet town lies a surprising depth of crime, from organized crime syndicates to local corruption. Selleck plays Jesse Stone as a man haunted by his past. His career in Los Angeles ended due to struggles with alcoholism and the breakdown of his marriage. In Paradise, Stone's quiet demeanor masks a man who is deeply introspective and emotionally scarred. It's here that Jesse Stone channels the essence of Old Man Reacher. Both characters are lone wolves, guided by a moral compass and defined by their experiences with loss and violence. The Jesse Stone films, beginning with Stone Cold, 2005, deliver a quiet intensity that feels familiar to Reacher fans. In contrast to the more overt action of Reacher, the Jesse Stone films thrive on a slow burn storytelling approach. Stone's battles are often psychological, and Selleck's nuanced performance brings a gravitas that makes Jesse Stone's internal struggles compelling. In many ways, Stone feels like what Reacher could become in his later years, a man still driven to protect, but with a weariness that comes from decades of living with his own failures and regrets. The appeal for Reacher fans of Reacher will find a lot to love in the Jesse Stone series, even if it lacks the raw physicality of Amazon Prime's Reacher. Jesse Stone is more subtle, but he shares Reacher's loner mentality and strong sense of justice. The Paradise Police Chief might not break bones with his bare hands, but his quiet, methodical approach to law enforcement delivers an equally satisfying resolution to complex problems. Jesse Stone operates in a morally gray area, often making tough, unconventional decisions, similar to Reacher's unorthodox methods. What's more, the pacing of the Jesse Stone films lends them a cinematic quality, with wide, atmospheric shots of the New England coastline and moody scores that capture the isolation Stone feels. If Reacher fans are looking for something more cerebral but equally gritty, Jesse Stone fills that void perfectly. Another key parallel between Reacher and Stone is their emotional isolation. Both characters have been shaped by their respective military and police backgrounds, which leaves them distanced from meaningful human connection. In Reacher, we see the titular character constantly on the move, never staying in one place long enough to build relationships. In contrast, Jesse Stone allows us to see what happens when a character like this is forced to settle down in one place. As the chief of police, Stone forges relationships with the townspeople, but his inability to let people fully into his life becomes a poignant theme throughout the series. Tom Selleck, a perfect fit for the role, just as Alan Ritchson embodies the physical and no-nonsense presence of Jack Reacher, Tom Selleck is perfectly cast as Jesse Stone. His towering frame and iconic mustache give him a commanding presence, but it's his quiet intensity and vulnerability that make the character so memorable. Selleck's performance is understated, allowing the weight of Jesse's personal battles to emerge in small, poignant moments. Whether it's Stone sitting alone with his dog, contemplating his failed marriage, or pouring himself another glass of whiskey late at night, Selleck captures the essence of a man grappling with his own demons while trying to keep a town safe. For fans of the stoic, principled protagonist, Selleck's portrayal of Stone is every bit as compelling as Ritchson's Reacher. While Stone's battles are often more internal than Reacher's physical confrontations, both characters share a sense of righteousness and an unwavering commitment to doing what's right, even when it's difficult or unpopular. The perfect binge while waiting for Reacher Season 3, with its strong performances, atmospheric storytelling, and compelling character study, Jesse Stone offers a satisfying companion to Reacher. The films may move at a slower pace, but they provide the same sense of gritty, grounded justice that makes Reacher so appealing. For those waiting for Season 3 of Reacher, diving into the 9-film Jesse Stone franchise is the perfect way to pass the time. Ultimately, Jesse Stone is like an old man Reacher, a seasoned, weathered version of the younger hero we see in Reacher. It's a must-watch for those who appreciate a brooding detective navigating a world where right and wrong aren't always clear-cut, and where justice comes with a personal cost.